If your trunk feels like a game of Tetris every time you travel, you're doing it the hard way. Today, we fix that. A rooftop cargo carrier can completely change how you travel. More space, less stress, and suddenly road trips actually feel fun again. But here's the catch. Pick the wrong one and you'll deal with noise, leaks, or worse, something flying off at highway speed. So let's break down exactly what you need to know before buying one. First up, hard shell versus soft shell. This is the big decision right from the start. Hard shell carriers are those sleek, aerodynamic boxes you see on SUVs. They look great, they're secure, and they protect your stuff from rain, dust, and even curious ants. Perfect if you're carrying expensive gear or traveling long distances. Soft shell carriers, on the other hand, are more like heavy-duty waterproof bags. They're flexible, cheaper, and easier to store when not in use. If you only need extra space a few times a year, this might be your move. But keep in mind, they're not as durable and they can shift more if not secured properly. Quick example, if you're heading to the mountains with skis or electronics, hard shell. If it's a family beach trip with clothes and towels, soft shell can do the job. Now let's talk about capacity and size. This is where most people mess up. Bigger is not always better. You'll see sizes measured in cubic feet like 12, 16, 20, even 22 cubic feet. Sounds great, right? But if it's too big for your car, you'll run into problems. It can block your trunk from opening, affect your balance on the road, and even kill your fuel efficiency. Think about what you actually carry. 2 people going on a weekend trip? You don't need a giant box. Family of 5 with luggage? Now you're in the bigger range. Also, check your car's roof load limit. Every vehicle has one. Ignore it and you risk damaging your roof or worse. Right after this point, quick tip. Check the links in the description. We've put together a list of our top picks to save you time. Next, mounting system and compatibility. This one is huge. Not every cargo carrier fits every car. Some require crossbars, some are universal, some need specific mounting hardware. You want something that installs fast and locks in tight. Ideally, tool-free installation, because the last thing you want is struggling in a parking lot for 30 minutes trying to figure out brackets and screws. Look for features like quick clamps or U-bolt systems that feel solid. Give it a shake once installed. If it moves too much, that's a red flag. And don't forget, if your car doesn't have roof racks or crossbars, you'll need those first. That's an extra cost many people don't think about. Moving on to something people often underestimate, aerodynamics and noise. Yes, this matters more than you think. A poorly designed cargo carrier can turn your peaceful drive into a constant wind tunnel sound, and at highway speeds, that noise gets annoying fast. Hard shell carriers usually win here. They're shaped to cut through air smoothly. Less drag, less noise, better fuel efficiency. Soft carriers, they can flap if not packed tightly. That creates noise and can even wear down the material over time. Simple trick, pack evenly and keep the profile low. The smoother the shape, the quieter the ride. Now let's get into weather resistance and durability, because what's the point of extra space if your stuff gets soaked? Look for waterproof seals, especially on hard shell models. A good carrier should handle rain, snow, and dust without letting anything in. For soft carriers, check the material. You want thick, heavy-duty fabric with sealed seams. Not just water-resistant, you want something that can survive a storm. Picture this. You drive 5 hours in heavy rain, open the carrier, and everything inside is dry. That's what you want. Cheap options fail here. Zippers leak, seams open, materials wear out fast. Spend a little more here. It pays off. Next, security and locking system. This is especially important if you park in public places. Hard shell carriers usually come with built-in locks. Some even lock automatically when closed. That's a big plus. Soft carriers, they rely on straps. You can add small locks, but they're not as secure. If you're carrying valuable items, don't compromise. Go for a model with a solid locking mechanism and strong construction. Think of it like this. Your cargo carrier is basically an extra trunk sitting outside your car. Treat it that way. Now let's talk about ease of use, because convenience matters. Can you open it from both sides? That's a big win, especially when parking is tight. Is it easy to load and unload? Some carriers sit too high or open awkwardly. Is it heavy when empty? You'll notice that when installing or removing it. The best carriers make your life easier, not harder. Simple to mount, simple to access, simple to remove. And finally, storage when not in use. Nobody talks about this, but it matters. Hard shell carriers take up space, a lot of space. You'll need a garage, wall mount, or ceiling system. Soft carriers, fold them up, toss them in a bag, done. So think ahead. Where are you going to keep it when you're not traveling? Here's the bottom line. The best rooftop cargo carrier isn't the most expensive one. It's the one that fits your lifestyle, your car, and your trips. Choose the right type, get the right size, make sure it fits your vehicle. Prioritize durability and security, and don't ignore comfort. Noise and ease of use make a big difference over time. Do that, and you'll turn every trip into a smooth, stress-free experience. Now here's what I want you to do next. Think about your next trip. What are you carrying? How often will you use it? That answer will point you to the perfect choice. And if you want to skip the guesswork, check out the links in the description. We've already done the research for you. If this helped you out, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more smart buying guides, and I'll see you in the next one.